Have you noticed how this season's Premier League ball looks like a red cabbage sliced in half?
Not really.
Not really crossed my mind, that, Sheps, to be honest.
Do you not think?
Lovely ball, though.
Well, I called in the shops. I was doing a bit of shopping on the way down here, and I got myself a red cabbage. So there you go, there's a red cabbage. Just take that with you, Robbie. Just be careful. I think there's a leak in the bottom of that bag.
Yeah, there's a leak, yeah.
Right, so here we go. Here's my chopping board and my knife.
Yeah.
There's the red cabbage. Let's chop this baby in half. Oh, it's tough. There you go.
Yeah, it does look like it, to be fair,
This season's Premier League ball.
You do make a fair...
Hey, sorry I'm late, guys.
No worries.
Oh, have you got the new Premier League ball there, Joe?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
No, that's a
cabbage.
oh, he's a cabbage.
I know.
Yeah.
You'd never know, would you?
That's the ball.
mad.
We are the people's front of football. Together we'll save the beautiful game. We are the people's front of football. And together we'll save the beautiful game.
Right. Cast your minds back to the summer of 2025. The Club World Cup in America.
Yes.
Oh, who won that?
Yes, come on.
World
World
Cup
champions.
winners. World champions.
Congratulations to Chelsea for winning it.
Thank you,
But I'm sitting
Steve.
there and I'm watching it, thinking, what is this? What is this tournament? It's like, I can't get my head around it. It's like, you just got such random teams.
The best clubs in the world, I thought it was, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of, yeah, yeah. But it was just like really random. It just seemed really sort of crowbarred and contrived and manufactured as a tournament. So I'm sitting there thinking, football can do better than this. Football needs better than this. It needs a better concept. If we're going to crowbar...
For the fans.
Yeah, if we're going to crowbar a made-up tournament into the already crammed schedule, let's make it a proper tournament. Let's come up with something proper. It's a new idea for a competition, a tournament, right? Once every 4 years. It's not about who's the best club.
Okay.
It's not about who's the best nation.
Okay.
It's about who's the best league.
Ooh.
Right?
I like it. Go on.
So it's like an all-star tournament. You get your top 6 leagues. You've got your Premier League.
Yeah.
You've got your Serie A. You've got your Bundesliga,
La Liga.
Ligue 1 en France,
French.
and Eredivisie in Holland, right?
What about Portugal?
You have it there. You have it somewhere nice and hot. Every 4 years, you have it somewhere nice.
I can't join in, but you can do all the work.
They're on logistics.
You know, they'll get all the dollar, all the trade, all the businesses, the bars. Yeah, think about it. Yeah, you can take your golf clubs. Yeah, you can take your golf clubs down in Algarve. You'll have a whale of a time. Get the big hands down there, filming golf live.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So. You have 6 teams, league format,
Yeah.
all play each other over the space of like 2 or 3 weeks. Top 2 go into the final, wallop, all done. The league winning manager from each country manages the side. So you've got Arne Slot, would be managing the Premier League, Vinny Kompany doing the Bundesliga, Luis Enrique, you get the gist.
Yeah, who does the Dutch one again?
It'll change each year, won't it?
It will change each year. So, it's a living, breathing thing. Yeah. So it's every 4 years, right? How are the teams selected?
How are
the teams selected?
Well,
How are the teams selected?
Well,
Sheephead.
you get a panel of pundits, experts, former players, journos, none of your YouTubers, right? So they come up with like a squad, right, of say of 50 who can, and then it's all done live on telly across Europe. So UK are picking the Premier League. It's public vote. Yeah. Everyone's QR coded up. Yeah. It's like everyone's QR coded up on their phones, right? Yeah, picking, and you're all picking.
So
they're doing the same thing at the same time in Holland. They're doing it in France. They're doing it in Germany. They're doing it in Spain. They're doing it in Italy.
They're not doing it in Portugal.
No. Well, they're hosting it. They're hosting it.
Setting up all the
Right? So
look at train timetables.
So it's all done live, big live national vote where the teams are picked.
Yeah.
Only allowed 3 players per club.
Oh,
so you can't just pick.
That's good, yeah.
You can't just pick Liverpool
Right,
to go and play. So he's got to make it work. Arne Slot's got to make it. He's got to fit these players in, see if he can get the most out of them. But each player keeps their number from their shirt and wears their socks, their club.
But what if they've
socks.
what if they play the same number?
We'll work it out.
And what if the opposition has the same colour socks?
Don't matter.
Well, it can be quite confusing when you're passing the
you
ball.
have your own kit, like
Yeah.
Premier League can play in purple or whatever.
Right.
But Cole Palmer's got his little white Chelsea socks
No, I do
on.
quite like the socks. I think the socks
Yeah,
are
I do.
Yeah,
Gives it a
socks
bit of
are-
individuality.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Tubes. I think the socks is really
I think
good
the socks
touch.
is arguably the only watertight bit of the whole thing.
It'll all come together.
Yeah,
mate.
yeah. The
It'll all
QR
come
code
together.
was how I started to freak out. But
So it's a big old concept. I'm seeing the bigger picture here, and it needs a big name. It needs a big trophy, something to fit. You know, the scale of the operation.
He's got something.
Oh, what's he got?
He's gone to the black box.
What is it?
whoa,
There it is,
whoa! It stinks.
the sheep bowl.
It's not
What
even
do you
it's
think
not
of
even
that?
a sheep. It's a ram.
Yeah, I think there must have been a cock up at. Look at that! Imagine that full of champagne, Anthony.
Yeah,
Well, you wouldn't need much champagne. It's quite small.
Yeah,
full
look
of
at that.
champagne.
Half a glass of champagne.
The sheep bowl. I think there must have been a cock up at the factory because they've done
Can you
a
imagine
ram.
Arne Slot lifting that?
Done it for a ram.
Give us a little demo.
Yeah, go on.
So that's how you
Yeah.
What is that for? Mint sauce?
I don't know what it's for.
Champagne, or is it going to be Vino Verde if we're in Portugal?
But do you get where I'm coming from? Can you get your heads around that? Right, a league competition.
I love it.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah,
It's great.
Everyone's invested. Oh, look at it! It's sheep bowl year. It's sheep bowl year next year. If he carries on playing like that, he's going to make the sheep bowl 11.
Yeah.
Might get
Everyone's invested. It's not like you're watching Chelsea or whoever in the Club World Cup and you're all right. You don't really care. You're just watching it. Just going along with it. If you've got some players represented in your team, whatever, you're into it, aren't you? Everyone's into it.
Yeah, I like
it's
that.
a
do like it.
spectacle.
That gets rid of that's one of my huge gripes with football in general. Like we're all playing for the bits we like. We're all come together. It's the best
think
of
it's
both
nice,
worlds.
yeah.
I like it, yeah.
And you like the socks.
I really like the song.
I like
Good
the
idea.
socks.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
socks
I like
really
it.
sold it to me.
Yeah.
Who do you think would win?
Who knows?
Arne
This is
Slot's
why
Premier League.
we're having the
See,
sheep
Premier
bowl.
League.
Premier
See,
League.
that's immediately why I'm invested, because
Premier
I
League
think the
wins.
Premier League would win, and then we could shut up La Liga
Because
once
they've
and for
got
all.
proper strong teams in the Premier League. Barcelona and Real Madrid run La Liga.
And they're going to have three from each team.
Exactly that.
Can I ask a question?
Same with Germany, with Bayern Munich.
Exactly that.
Same with Ajax.
Exactly that.
Same with Porto. Oh no, sorry, they're not in
They're
there.
not in
are
it.
they?
So you might have a fullback at Bayer Leverkusen or something who's had a great season, and he'll fit in. He'll slot
Name
right
him.
in.
Name him.
Heinz Schruttenberg, hell of a player, got everything.
If you win the, I'm going to say butter dish.
Yeah,
So let's go.
disrespectful
Sheep
already.
bowl.
No,
Sorry.
mint sauce.
Mint sauce. Okay, that's a bit sick, isn't it?
Putting the mint sauce
Inside the sheep.
Inside this. It's a ram.
If you win the sheep bowl, where does it get kept? Because you don't have a trophy cabinet for the league.
always.
At the Premier League HQ.
Or does the manager keep it? The
He
manager
can keep it. He
Yeah.
can put his keys in it on his old table or whatever.
get
He can
covered
do
in
what he
mint
wants.
sauce.
What are the chances of this happening, do you think?
Well, do you know what?
Yeah, what?
And I'm being serious here. I have actually contacted UEFA about this.
Oh, what did they
See if
say?
I can get a word.
What did they say?
They haven't got back to me.
Sad.
That's, well, that.
Right, so my poem, I thought I'd go like a bit sort of Gil Scott Heron, but
amazing.
I'm not from New York, I'm from Norwich, so it's about the Debenhams in Norwich. Is that all right? I know it's a bit cliched. Norwich Debenhams has been boarded up since 2021. What are you laughing at? What is going on? Right, respect please, for the arts. Norwich Debenhams has been boarded up since 2021. Urban planning's worst fears, no more cashiers, covered in posters for bands popular in the Britpop years. I don't know why it's old bands. Maybe young people don't start bands anymore or just don't look at posters. It doesn't matter. The boards are there so the glass doesn't shatter. Actually, it's probably the latter because I saw Wet Leg last year and they're a band and also quite young. I don't know what's happening with Debenhams. I told loads of people it was turning into a hotel, but then I remember that wasn't Debenhams, it was the old Tesco opposite the market. So I just stopped telling people that, and no one's brought it up since. They've probably forgotten I said it. Lots of people said they should turn the old Debenhams into flats, but I listened to a podcast that said it isn't that easy to turn a shop into flats, so they'd have to knock it down and rebuild it. Besides, it's prime retail spot, opposite M&S, and is it really worth the stress? And are more one-bedroom flats really progress? But I digress, because my biggest worry, I guess, is if the boards go, how will I know when Echo Belly next play a show?
Oh my goodness, mate.
That's actually very good.
You all right?
Joe, clap the man. Clap the man. That was great.
Are we on the same podcast?
That was. There was a lot of sort of, you know, a lot of wisdom in there.
Halfway through, I forgot I was doing a poem and just wrote some stuff.
But then when the rhymes kicked back in, you sort of like shook to your core a little.
Yeah, I think that was powerful.
Is that rocked you?
I feel rocked.
I'm going to stand up too. A cinquain, is that how you pronounce it in French?
Yes.
Yeah, that is a 5-line poem.
Oh,
correct?
I think so.
Yeah. Haku is Japanese. Have I pronounced that correctly? Don't pull that face. That's a 3-line poem.
Yeah.
I spoken word from the street. Mine is a minimalist street vocal slam. 5 words.
Bang.
It's a slam. Cup, coffee hot, thirsty, not.
Wow!
Street slam! Street slam!
Come on.
I kind of feel I wasted 3 hours.
You definitely have like
Street slam.
It's the sort of inflect, like the way your head was moving was really like
performance.
good. It was good.
Performance. Can you imagine that as a song?
Yeah.
A little bit of a 90s rave.
Yeah,
Cup,
yeah,
coffee
yeah.
hot. Thirsty not. Coffee hot. Thirsty
It was
not.
like one of my raps on
repeating it.
Soccer I Am.
Yeah.
You might as well end it with a
Oh, do you
drop
want
it
to
down
join
the
in
line.
then? Do you want to join in with the poetry off?
It was. It wasn't what I expected in a good way.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
who you
I'm beguiled.
who are you giving the crown to?
3 hours was that? I think
Well,
it's gonna. I'm gonna have to give it to Robbie. Oh. Sorry, Tom.
Well
I'll
done,
give him the crown.
He wins the crown.
do I put that on a beret
Get
or
on together.
Get it on.
should I just go just crown or just beret?
Beret.
Just beret.
Just beret.
I would like to put forward a proposal to stop the misery, stop the madness, yeah? And bring an immediate end to football fans being inflicted by Freed from Desire by Gala mercilessly. So,
I love what free from desire.
How
they're in here, she's in here, we've been infiltrated.
how would you want to go about doing that then?
Well, I would like to allocate some PFF funds to knock up a range of campaign T-shirts like this one. Just stop. Freed from desire. Now.
What is it? What?
Just stop. Freed from desire. It was originally released in 1997.
I was going to say 97.
97, you'd have been right. You're through to the next round. It was originally released in 1997. It reached number 2 in the charts in one of those quick Q&A things that you get with footballers.
Yeah.
Alan Stubbs declared it the greatest song ever written.
Wow.
Yeah? Yeah, big call, isn't
Italian,
it?
isn't it?
It's up there.
Is it
It is
Italian?
Italian. Ghana is Italian,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, it was a big hit in clubland.
Euro dance music.
Yeah. Euro dance music. It's gone triple platinum in sales, but it was only when some Wigan fan in 2016 put it online, he changed the words to Will Griggs on fire, your defence is terrified. That's when the gloves came off. It went viral and we've all been tormented by it since relentlessly. We want a different song.
Shake
Use your
things up a bit.
imaginations. Shake it up a bit, Kelly. That's right. Just, yes.
May I ask a question? What is it you've got against fun?
Oh.
It's not fun. It's just doing a lot of different songs. I'm just like, not Free from
So
Desire
what
again,
would you
please.
suggest? That's
that's a different issue. That's a whole different. That's a different agenda.
So I'm caught here because I agree with you that it's starting to get a bit grating, but I also agree with Robbie that I like to watch people have fun. Now, I don't
You can
particularly
have fun
want...
to other songs.
No, but when the beat drops, boom, la 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 la.
Yeah, I find it quite annoying.
I like it because everyone's.
Come on.
Just stop Free From Desire.
Let's just. Tournament organisers, stadium DJs, use your imaginations, come up with something different, please. I'm not condoning throwing orange paint on the pitch or anything like that, or up stadium walls, or sitting in the middle of the road in front of the team boss.
Yeah.
Just peaceful protest, just a range of T-shirts, let your feelings known. Yeah, we've had enough of Free From Desire.
Kelly, what are your thoughts on this?
No.
No.
Sorry. No.
No.
I'm all for it. I love the song. I like the dance moves.
I'm with Kelly.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have a vote on the motion. The motion is we allocate funds to help Joe with his promotion to stop Free From Desire. All those in favour, raise their hands. Me. And Joe, that's 2. All those against? I'm so sorry, Joe.
What about Sweet Caroline?
Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah. All hands up for that.
It's just something I wanted to bring up, this sort of endless debate about the GOAT, the greatest of all time. There's a lot of noise about it in there, you know, endless debate, who is the greatest of all time. Like the Frank McAvenny car park, it's a big grey area, isn't it? So, I thought, how are we going to get to the bottom of this?
Yeah.
So what I've come up with, like an item, okay,
Yeah.
to whittle down the contenders.
For the members.
For the members,
Yeah.
to whittle down the contenders, who is the greatest of all time.
Right.
So, if there's something weird in your neighbourhood, if you think it's Cruyff, or was he not that good, who are you going to ring up? Goat Busters.
Sheepheads on fire.
Sheepheads
on fire. No.
So who is, right, the greatest of all? Let's bust some goats, shall we? Let's start at the top.
Right.
Number 1, Pele.
You're not, but he is the greatest.
Some might say 3 World Cups, FIFA Player of the Century, the most goals ever scored in a career, 1,263, I think, youngest ever goal scorer in a World Cup final.
Won it in another continent as well, didn't he? Isn't that one of the things? Because he won it in Sweden, didn't he?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
isn't that something?
Yeah, maybe. But is he all that? I'm not sure he is.
Stats, I'm not sure.
I'm not
Is
sure
he
he
all
is.
that?
I'll give you an example. Is it all hype, right? Cast your minds back to 1970. Brazil are playing Czechoslovakia at the World Cup, right?
Yeah.
He picks the ball up just inside his own half.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what?
Is this one of these famous bits of footage? Yeah.
Yeah, where
Yeah, go
he
on.
tries to score from the halfway.
Oh,
line.
yeah.
Right? If you don't remember it, I've got the great Simon Brotherton, who I know, to recreate it for us.
Here's Pele now, who launches one. Oh, it's just wide. What an effort that was. Pele saw the goalkeeper off his line, tried to lob him from inside his own half, and the ball has ended up just wide of the goal. Great idea, just couldn't quite pull it off.
What are you saying? He's not as good as Naeem.
Those are the
halfway
key
line.
words.
Steve
He just
Sidwell
couldn't quite
halfway
pull it
line.
off.
Yeah.
He's had a go, but he's missed. He's missed from the halfway line.
that can do that.
Exactly. See, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I can
This
see
is what
where
great
it comes from. Now that he's there, yeah.
Steve Sidwell's better than Pele. That's what you're saying.
Missed the target. The great Pele is not as great as the great Steve Sidwell. He's not as great as the great David Beckham who did it at Selhurst Park, or the great Xavi Alonso who did it against Luton in the Cup. Wayne Rooney at Goodison Park. Pele, come on, mate. He's not the greatest of all time. Busted.
I can't have it personally because without Pele being the greatest, what is football? He's a mythical God, isn't he? We haven't had a motion for a while, and I've got a motion.
As I can see.
He's got a motion.
I've got a motion. The motion is the PFF will support referees, even the rubbish ones. Now, the reason why I bring this up is I don't know if you know Anthony Taylor says his family no longer attends high-profile matches due to the constant barrage of abuse he receives. And I think that is a disgrace, personally. I think it's out of order. If you're insulting referees, you are bang out of order. Brian Clough had a strict policy of respecting referees, instructing his players never to swear at them and to accept decisions without argument. He famously stated, what they do, they do. What they do, we accept, and we take the consequences. Bravo for Brian Clough. His approach was so respected that referees would tell him they loved managing his teams because there was never any trouble. Brian Clough said to John Motson during a 1979 interview, I think what you do to referees is nothing short of criminal. And he was talking about the constant analysis of the decisions. Now, I think the worst two people at this, up for discussion, is probably Fergie and Mourinho.
I mean, there's a lot of managers who give referees.
But those two, they did it before the matches. And I don't think it's right. And I'm just thinking, can you imagine a world where there's no referees? Can you imagine that? Are you imagining?
Chaotic,
I'm not sure whether Jason.
Lawless.
I am imagining.
I was just wondering if you were
I've got strong
asleep.
opinions. No,
Because
I was praying for a world that didn't.
Because I know with the US SAS guys, or SBS guys, Special Force guys, you can sleep standing up. I read it on the internet. Can you sleep standing up?
We can sleep on a chicken's lip.
I started researching this yesterday, right, about you, like myths with the Special Forces, and they say that the Special Forces have learned to take mini naps.
Yeah.
Do they teach you to
power nap.
Do they teach you to do that, where you're not allowed to get into a deep sleep in case?
I don't think it's the fact that you're not allowed to get into a deep sleep. Sometimes you just grab it when you can. It's part and it's not taught to you, you just do it.
What about the military going to sleep that we're all taught online, where the military they do some sort of funny relaxing breathing exercise and get to sleep in seconds? Are you taught that as well?
No, never been taught.
You want to read the internet, you are.
Isn't there anything about
You don't know anything about Special Forces.
never in.
Read some books. Do you carry your poo around with you? Do you remember that? When you do?
Yeah. But it's in cling film. You do it into the cling film, wrap it up, put it in the top of your
hang
burger.
it from a branch
Even
of a
when
tree.
even when you're in London.
Yeah.
It's funny that, because when we all read that, Andy McNabb's book was the one which that came up. What's that called? Bravo
20.
Bravo 20, and everyone was talking about when they carry their own poo around. Nowadays, you walk down any street and there's Mrs. McHiggins walking around with her dog poo in a bag. It's it's acceptable now to walk around with poo.
It's also, I'd also like to say that it seems to be acceptable to allow your dog to poo on the pavement and just leave it.
Oh,
Just saying, where I am.
People hang it from the branches of trees now, don't they? Which is just
That's not good either.
A dirty pinata.
Back to referees.
Yeah.
Back to referees. What are you thinking?
What am I thinking about?
What was the motion? We will support refs.
Support refs, yeah. It's a hard job, I think. I mean, we shouldn't be giving them stick, I don't think. I think we should be allowing them to get on with a job that's really hard. If they make mistakes, they make mistakes. I think the PGMO should be better at, trying to make them better at what they do. I think VAR's been an issue. I think that's played into it.
Makes it worse for them.
Yeah, because VAR is like saying, right, we can't afford there to be any mistakes. I think the beauty of the game is there are mistakes by players and by referees. They don't mean to make mistakes. Players don't mean to make mistakes. But that's what humans do, and I think that's the beauty of it. But we're stuck in this limbo where we're trying to make everything perfect, and perfect is rubbish.
The other thing is the more... let's do that. My belief is that you're going to get the wrong people if you keep criticising them. The more we respect referees, the more chance someone goes, I fancy doing that. That'd be brilliant, because you get to be on a football pitch every week. But at the moment you think, I'm not doing it. Like a politician, I'm not going to do that. I just get absolute abuse all the time. I think we need to get managers and players to stick up for the refs and stop criticising them. I think it should be. My motion is the PFF will support refs, even the rubbish ones. All those in favour of supporting all the refs.
Yeah.
Oh, we're unanimous. Ever done any paintballing? Yeah.
Are you well?
Yes, I'm embarrassed to say that I have, because there was me and a few lads decided for some reason on a weekend that we had spare. This is a few years ago now. We were like at a loose end. Should we just go and do a bit of paintballing? So there's 4 of us rocked up, and there's like loads of people. And we ended up, we were like, right, we'll do this properly. We're going to, like, once we go into the sort of zone, we're going to do fire and manoeuvre, take cover, all this. And we ended up doing a proper assault on this dug-in position.
A bunch of 13.
Yeah. Literally stood over them, like literally showered them. They were like crying and everything.
Out of ammo, smashing their heads in.
Like a scene from Platoon.
Did you put all the camo on as well?
Mate. We don't need to, because you're masked up anyway. But we were crawling, we were going into the ditches and rivers and stuff. And proper. It was. We sort of were a little bit embarrassed about it, but it was such a good feeling.
John says Maradona is the GOAT, and it's not even close. He was talking about your GOAT busters the other day. Right. Can you bust Maradona and your GOAT busters?
Who you gonna call? Goat Busters! Goat Busters!
Right, okay. Should we call another of the all-time greats into question?
Yeah.
Who are you going to ring up, boys?
GOAT busters.
That's right, GOAT busters. So this time, Diego Maradona. He might have won the World Cup pretty much single-handedly in 1986. 2 Scudettos in Italy with Napoli, an Italian Cup, a UEFA Cup, a Spanish Cup with Barcelona, and 5 South American Player of the Year titles.
It's pretty good.
But was he all that? Was he all that, Robbie? I mean, admittedly, he was fairly decent between 86 and 90. But despite playing in it 3 times, he never won the Copa America. Never won it. Never even played in the final. His best finish was 3rd place when Argentina had a better goal difference than Paraguay in 1989. Argentina did win it in 91, but he was banned for failing a drugs test. Maybe he was holding them back, who knows? Despite being the first Barcelona player to receive a standing ovation from Real Madrid fans at the Bernabeu, he never won La Liga. His highest finish was 3rd. He never won the European Cup either. He only ever made it to the last 16 of the European Cup, Maradona. Was he all that? And depending on who you believe, the hand of God managed to create the universe and all of mankind, whereas this hand of God only managed to jump a bit higher than Peter. He never won the Ballon d'Or, not even in 1986 when he was pipped to the award by the great Igor Belanov of Dynamo Kiev, who was considered greater than Maradona because he won the European Cup Winners' Cup, arguably a more difficult trophy to win than the World Cup, and partly because non-Europeans weren't allowed to win it until 1995.
Okay, that's why. Okay.
He apparently once nearly signed for Sheffield United, but didn't even manage to do that, which makes him not as great as the great Brian Deane, the great Phil Jagielka, or the great Paul Pesky-Solalado, who all did manage to sign for Sheffield United. And because of that, we will never know if Maradona could have done it on a cold Tuesday night in Stoke, widely accepted amongst football experts as the only true barometer of a contender for the greatest of all time.
GOAT busted.
Is he the greatest of all time?
Clearly not.
I'm not so sure. I ain't afraid of no goat. Diego Maradona busted.
Who you gonna call? Goat Busters!
Wow. Got a new idea. I'm going to solve one of football's biggest
exciting.
problems.
You stood up.
I'm going to stand up.
Do we need to find out what he thinks about it first?
No. We'll do that at the end.
No, not thinks about that, but what he thinks about the video assistant referee.
Well, we can do. Do you like it? VAR.
Yeah.
Nah.
Does
Neither
anyone
do we.
like VAR?
No.
Exactly.
Not one
Which is
person.
why I'm here to solve it. We are, as a group, not big fans of it, I think it's fair to say. Some of the main problems, I think, takes the enjoyment out of goals, of course.
Yeah.
poorly communicated in the ground to fans.
Yes.
It takes too long.
And leads the referee to getting abused for decisions that are a bit out of his hands. Like, he's not wanted this to come in place. So I have got a solution, a rebrand for VAR. May I present Fun Sponge?
Hang on, isn't that SpongeBob SquarePants?
No trousers at all, no pants, square or otherwise. And I want to be very clear to Nickelodeon that is not anything like, because they are very litigious.
It's only for the meeting anyway.
It's just for this, I know, right. Picture the scene. It's the Champions League final. Bayo's come out of retirement.
You're on,
He gets ahead of his man and heads in what is surely a late winner. As he's celebrating, the stadium announcer says,
Tits are offside.
no, they're not. They're saying it's 1-0, a goal from Akinfenwa, but wait, who's that coming down the tunnel? Oh no, it's Fun Sponge and he's here to ruin the game. He comes onto the pitch and all the crowd are booing, shouting abuse. Go home, Fun Sponge, no one wants you here. We hate you, Fun Sponge. He marches onto the pitch and the announcer says, oh no, Fun Sponge is going to his monitor.
Oh, no.
And he goes and has a look. All the crowd are booing. After a minute or so, he picks up the microphone and says, I've just had a look, because he's got quite an annoying voice. I've just had a look and someone's sleeve was slightly offside a minute ago. No goal. Oh no, says the announcer. Fun Sponge has ruined another game. And then people continue to hurl abuse at Fun Sponge as he dances down the tunnel. We hope you die, Fun Sponge, we hate you. And it's like, it's fun because the disappointment of the disallowed goal is reduced because you get to shout abuse at Fun Sponge. Jim, shout something at Fun Sponge.
Sorry.
Tim.
Oh, you self-absorbent loaf.
We hate you. Joe.
I hate you, Fun Sponge.
That's the spirit, Bayo.
It was a goal!
Yeah, exactly. So the fans know what's happened. The ref doesn't get the blame because it's all been taken out on Fun Sponge, and everyone's had a bit of fun. Any questions?
Yeah, you can tell, not a question, a comment. You can tell the Chelsea fan is the foul-mouthed.
There's been a lot of potty mouth in this meeting, and that's not what I come here for.
Yeah, nor do I. Let's keep the standards up. Any questions? What's the point?
To make VAR, if we're going to have it, we might as well make it a bit more fun.
Right.
And that is, I think if you all agree, that's more fun, right?
Well, actually have someone come out dressed in that
Fun Sponge.
But is Fun Sponge making the decision? Is he?
Fun Sponge, there's between us, there's behind the scenes, it's getting made.
Oh, I see.
But Fun Sponge is taking the blame. It's pantomime, Tim. He's there. Okay. He's like.
So what if it is a goal?
What's what?
So what? Who says it if it is a goal?
Fun Sponge then. Fun Sponge goes, I can't find anything wrong with it. And everyone's like, you loser, Fun Sponge, get off the pitch. And he's, I'll get you next time, I'll ruin the game later, don't you worry.
So does every club with a VAR need one of those?
Has a Fun Sponge, yeah.
How much do they cost to make, do you think?
I reckon, I've looked into it. I don't know how much our budget is. I reckon you could get a working prototype for a couple of grand.
Okay, cool.
Have we got the money for that?
Well, it's not us paying for it, is it? It's the Premier League clubs.
But I think we need to sort of, if we're going to get it up and running in time for the World Cup.
Get him sponsored. Get his side of his head sponsored or something.
Should we put it to the vote?
Who votes?
What's the motion?
The motion is that we try and get Fun Sponge to replace VAR.
Okay.
I'm in. I love Fun Sponge.
I just want to see one of them. I just want to see.
Hell no, that's sorry.
No, I don't. What's wrong with Fun Sponge?
You did right with Fun Sponge. Sorry, broski.
You don't want to see a grown man come on in that outfit and make a decision on whether you're offside or not in the Champions League final.
Yeah, I could actually go and hit Fun Sponge. I can't hit the ref. You get me?
Well, we'll put you down as a maybe.
Akinfenwa, your tits are offside. You know what, and the reason why I'm saying why for me it's such a, for me it's, you know when something's endearing, it's endearing to me, and that's not me bantering, like, and the reason why it's so funny and you can laugh at shit like this, right, they started singing that as I was coming on. I kid you not, from a free kick they blew and I was offside. So it just furthered off saying, it was your tits that were offside. I saw it, you couldn't have written it any, so I was running on, come on. So I'm jostling, they kick it, whoop! offside, and it just it was I was so it's endearing. They always it's never no. For me, it weren't no malice in that. Do you know
But
what
the
I'm saying?
maddest thing about that is you've been voted like the world's strongest footballer, and you're in unbelievable condition, obviously with the beast mode. You haven't got an ounce of fat on you, and you never have.
Yeah, no. To be fair, I get it. You know, I ain't gonna lie, a little bit sometimes. I look at pictures over the year.
Oh, really?
I was like,
A bit chubby.
I was like, oh shit, it's a bit big, man. Like,
Do you know what
Pectorals are
Yeah, I was
offside.
like,
do you think which always sticks in my mind? Your documentary, what was it called? Beast Mode?
Beast mode, yeah, beast mode on, yeah.
In it, you talk about how you would train before going training. Any other person I know did that was David Goggins, when he would train before he was doing Navy SEAL training or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
But he used to do a cycle every single day.
Still
It's
do
like
it now.
Are you still doing that now?
Still did it before I came here. It's like literally, one thing I say, and I do think, especially, I don't know, athletes, but footballers, we are such creatures of habit. So once you get into a habit or a routine, so for me, I ain't gonna lie, I keep saying it, I enjoy my food. So especially now when I'm not training as much, if I don't train, I will balloon up. So bourbons are my go-tos, but my routine is sticked. So I kid you not, I think 6 times a week I do the bike every single morning.
How long? Because it's a weird time, isn't it? You
57 minutes.
57
It was
minutes.
54 before. It's the weirdest thing. I keep saying it's.
I can do 3 more,
it was,
guys.
it wasn't even that. I used to do it to calories. So I used to burn to calories. And one time I think I was on 800 calories and it happened to be 54 minutes. So then 54 minutes then started to be. And then one time I was on it and I felt cool. So it went to 1,000 calories on the bike. So then that 1,000 calories went to 57. So now it's gone from 54 to 57.
Do you know
So
what?
it's weird.
That really impacted me a lot. And every day I need to do a bit of exercise. And you and Goggins are the two people, because you know Goggins.
Yeah,
David
yeah.
Goggins. Do you know
Yeah,
Goggins?
yeah.
He's the Navy
Mentally,
SEAL guy.
yeah,
Because he
mentally.
says, you know, stay hard. And it's like basically he says exercise do something every day. And just watching you do that, you're exercising, then going off to play professional football. And I thought, if you can do that, I can do it when I'm just pushing a pen around or going on a mobile phone and looking through Instagram. Do you know what I mean?
Scrolling is not exercise.
I can at least
I
put
say
some
health is
effort
wealth.
in.
I'll tell you that
It's
now.
worth watching the doc just for that bit.
Yeah,
Now,
go.
Sean texted in, should new members of the PFF have to do an initiation like players when you go to a new club? I don't think so, no.
I don't.
But did you have to do any initiations?
You see how many clubs I've done? I did a whole album. I went through a whole album of songs. Oh my days.
Was one of the greatest moments of your career when you said to a small boy, I'm about as magic as your dad, mate, and he disappeared?
It's the one thing that gets said to me like every single week. And it also when it first happened, it was a little, funny little routine. I was like, oh, actually, I've got this idea. Like, they wanted me dressed as a magician. I think you were there as well.
Was you there?
I was there. It's one of the
Yeah.
funniest scenes, and I've been at Soccer Aim for years and years and years.
It was
The whole
basically,
studio went.
it was a true story. Someone said to me as a kid, he went, oh, your dad was a magician, wasn't he? I was like, oh, was he? He went, yeah, he disappeared, didn't he? Everyone laughed. And I'm like, oh,
Sorry,
that's
why am
quite
I
funny.
laughing? Apologies.
No, but it is a true story. And, we all laughed about it. And then just once I was like, oh, actually, I've got this idea for a magician sketch. And then we did it. You think nothing of it. Sometimes you got like, oh, this is going to be the funniest sketch in the world, and like no one cares. And you just do this, and then oh my god, it was ridiculous. Like people thinking it was real, that I'd absolutely just torched this young lad. I was like, he's wearing a Moncler shirt and he's got a microphone on, and his acting's better than mine. I was like, obviously he's in on it.
Tim Sherwood's on it. It literally came on my feed yesterday, and so it's such a great clip. Though.
I was in Australia last year, and I was just walking down the street, and some guy goes, I'm about as magic as your dad, mate. And I was like, and he disappeared. I was like, oh, it's reached Australia.
You should get an MBA for your sellotapes.
Go on, give us a bit.
Go on,
Come
give us a bit of
on.
sellotape.
Did it happen then? Or wait to find out you've had a stroke. You smell toast? Oh, it's a living hell.
That's brilliant. How did you come? What? How?
I got
Why?
my tooth knocked out in a fight with a Cadbury's Crunchy. Never put them in the fridge. They rock hard like steel, and then it fell out. And then I was like, oh, I can do the impression of a dolphin.
About a dolphin doing some sellotaping.
Well, that's the end of my routine, actually. I've got a girlfriend. When's this go out?
Now, this is the great idea. Are you ready for this?
Here we go.
Hang on.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Andy Rosier. I'm going to give you his surname because this guy has...
Are we going to? Is this going to be called the Rosier concept or something?
I think it will be.
100 years' time.
I think it will.
Rosier dossier.
Oh, that's good. We might have to get a picture of him and put it on the walls because I think this is brilliant. But it's going to change football as you know it. A bit like making the hole bigger in golf, right?
How good is it on a scale of 1 to Fun Sponge?
I think it's better than Fun Sponge.
Whoa, okay.
But it completely changes the game as we know it. That's the problem. Okay. Sat on a train with a dead battery and surprisingly no metros lying around. I thought of a new way of earning points in football. It seems too clever not to share as I don't have moments like this very often. So thoughts, guys. There are a total of 3 points available per match. Whomever wins the first half gets 1 point. Whomever wins the second half gets 1 point. If the half is a draw, 0-0, 1-1, etc., no one gets a point. Whomever, he uses a whomever a lot, which I like. Whomever is
mysterious.
Whomever is in the lead at the end of the game gets the final point. So a point for the first half winner, point for the second half winner, point for winning the match. Maximum one team is 3 points. I think I'm onto something, or am I? Do you have any geeks who can work out if this method was applied in the seasons before, where the man Pooh won as many titles as they would have done? Now, I think that's a really interesting idea. So basically, you're playing 2 football matches a week.
Sort of, yeah.
Because you're playing a 45-minute match and another 45-minute match. I actually think there's legs in this. When Jimmy Hill came up with the 3-point rule, everyone went, no, it's 2 points and 1 point for draw. And he went, no, this is a good idea. This means if you're losing 4-0 at half time, you can go in the dressing room and go, guys, we can get a point second half.
It would mean, team, if you're 4-0 up at half time, it means you wouldn't just sit back and just play out to get the second half.
Yeah. I like it. The bit where I'm let down is where he says there's no points if it's a draw. Because my problem at the minute with 3 points for a win is when it's a draw, one point's going missing. Do you know what I mean? Like,
what?
Right, when it used to be 2 points for a win,
yeah,
if it was a draw, you got a point each. Right, now 3 points for a win, so there's 3 points to play for.
Yeah, but that was to encourage you to score.
No, I know, but two of the points are being given out to the 2 teams that draw.
No.
What's that? Where's the other point going?
What? What?
Do you know what I mean?
On the halves.
Right. Here we are.
This is not good stuff. No, leave it. Leave it.
No, it is. People will understand. There's a point going missing and 3 points for a win.
There's a point going missing for 3 points for what now?
Now.
Yeah, I know, but that's what they did to try and attack. But let's go back to Andy's idea, right? You get to the end of the first half, it's 0-0, right? And you're Pep Guardiola. You're going to.
So no one's got a point.
Yeah, but you're going. It's the end of the half. You're going throw the keeper up.
Oh, what, for a late winner?
Yes,
yeah.
at the end of the half, and then at the end of the match, they're going throw the keeper up again because we need the point. Otherwise, we're getting no points, and then we need the point. So it means it's like that attack.
Yeah, I like that.
I think Andy's come up with a great idea.
Yeah, but it's good for teams who are in like the relegation zone, doesn't it? Because it means they can pick up points. You're not going to beat them over 90 minutes. But you might be able to just get a result over 45.
Not only Andy's come up with a great idea, I think he might end up being knighted for this. Maybe they even make a waxwork of him, Madame Tussauds.
That's always the dream.
So, getting on to...
Sir Andy Rosier.
Yeah.
God, innit?
Exactly right. Because what have I ever done that's better than Madame Tussauds? Nothing. I'm not even close to it. And so I did a bit of research. Madame Tussauds, it started in 1835 and it's been a tourist attraction since the Victorian era. And I'm just a TV presenter, like a chancer.
And you've not been one since the Victorian era.
I know. Some say I present like I'm in the Victorian era, but I felt really guilty. I actually don't like having an opinion and I don't like rating things. And it kind of made me think about this, that It would be horrific to be a critic, wouldn't it? Can you imagine, right, sitting there and
Who are
going,
you to pick holes
yeah,
in?
I don't like this film, right? It's like, it's fine to go to your mate, I didn't like that film, but if you're actually going into the press and going, I don't like my film, it's like, what have you ever made? You know, or are you like a TV critic and you're like, you know, oh, I hate that TV show. It's like, what have you done? Or a book or a band? So you get people. Have you had any good, bad criticism at all?
I think plenty of it.
Yeah, I think a bit of a fair mix.
It's always a mix.
It's
Mixed
always,
bag.
you normally like see the good ones because like the you know, the record label will send you all the best ones. They'll be like people love the album, guys. And then you might see a few dodgy ones crop up, but you're not looking for them, are you? Unless you just love, you know, a glutton for punishment. They're like the bands that read all their own, like read the YouTube comments. It's like, you know, what are you doing to yourselves here, boys? Like,
bad idea.
I mean, you're gonna find mostly good ones usually because it's your fans, but then you just find, you know, people on the internet just love to hate just anything, don't they? So
But it's like football, isn't it? It's like your pundits. People like Roy Keane have actually played the game, so they're well positioned to comment on. So what you're saying is like only people who've like had big albums, been in big bands, should be able to review current music.
Interesting idea.
Yeah,
so Pete Townsend or someone is only qualified to review their new album.
It could get awkward on the festival circuit, couldn't it? Like, you see each other across the field and it's like, oh, he gave us a bad
The Maccabees gave us 4 out of 10.
Can you imagine though being a food critic, right? And then you criticise someone's restaurant and they go out of business, which happens, or theatre. Apparently people still care about theatre critics. And you review something badly. How can you sleep with yourself? How can you sleep? How can you sleep at night? It's really bad. Anyway, look, Madame Tussauds. Look, I'm not in the league of Madame Tussauds, so if they get to listen to this meeting, I apologise. I feel absolutely terrible because I critiqued them. And
they're out of business.
There's people. I'm
right
sure it has literally no effect.
Closed down.
Yeah, it used to be Louis Tussauds in Great Yarmouth, and that shut down. So maybe they're worried about that.
Yeah.
But to be fair, Louis Tussauds, I went there and they hadn't really got any new models since like the 70s or 80s or something. So they'll be like Freddie Starr and stuff like this sort of thing. So that's probably why.
Well, like, I just apologise. I genuinely felt terrible.
What are people doing there though?
What?
When you're actually there, do you just look at them? Or?
No, I've never been either.
I don't know. I've never been.
Should we all go? But you haven't been.
No, I've never been.
We should go.
Because I just assume it's
you can't review it without going.
Exactly. The album again, don't like it.
Exactly. That's why I feel so terrible.
Review some food off a picture on Instagram.
You should feel terrible.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I do. I feel really terrible. It could be amazing.
Yeah,
Maybe
we should go
and then update review.
Yeah.
We'll go.
I love Madame Tussauds. Can I just say, I do love.
Have you been?
When I was a kid.
Did you? Who did you see?
Kevin Keegan.
Oh, see, that would have been brilliant.
Yeah.
Was it perm era?
It was not
My
dissimilar
idol,
to that. Not dissimilar.
That's why when I went to the hairdresser, I was like, found this old Keegan.
Come on, Kevin Keegan.
Give me that.
Now, last week on the show, Andy Rosier wrote, on the meeting.
Dossier.
Yeah, he wrote in with a good idea for a new game, a new point system, for the football. I'll tell you what it is. There's a total of 3 points available per match. Winner of the first half gets 1 point. Winner of the second half gets 1 point, and winner of the whole game gets 1 point. If any half is drawn, no one gets a point. And what that means is if you're winning 4-0 at half time, your oppo can still get a point in the second half because they can win the second half 1-0 or something like that. What did you think of that, Tubes?
I really liked it. really liked it.
It kind of means you're playing 2 games.
Yeah, I mean, if you're getting whipped first half, you can reset second half and go with a different strategy. Or we can get a point here.
Yeah.
You're not going to probably get the extra point at the end because you're not going to win the game, but you can nick it 1-0. It's massive for teams in relegation.
Yeah. Why is this on the agenda? What is the reason for this?
And he just
sent it in.
No, he was on a train and he couldn't find a newspaper to read, and he came up with this idea, which is what I like. Sam wrote in to say, but what if the two teams played amazing football? Half-time score 3-3, full-time score 7-7. No one would get any points, which seems incredibly harsh.
Yeah,
it does, but it's still you only.
Are we in a position where we all wanted VAR to come? and then it came, and it was an absolute shit show, and they still haven't figured this out. Would it be that we decided to change the point system, it ended up being a complete shit show, and then everyone sticks their fingers at us and says it's your fucking fault?
I don't want to be get blamed.
Yeah. I feel like you don't fix what's not broken. You know what I mean?
I like it. I like it so much. I think it's such a good concept. I got my lad Billy to work out the current Premier League system table.
I like this.
Now we've moved after 11 games, right?
This is where we stand.
No, right, we'll come to that. Well, as you'd think, there's less points around. Arsenal are currently on 26, but under the Rosier protocol, they're on 21. Okay, and Man City, instead of being on 22, which they are currently, will be on 20. So Arsenal's 4-point lead at the top would just be 1 point.
But they're still top.
Arsenal's still top, yeah, but by 1 point rather than 4. Chelsea stay third under the new rulings. Palace are the big winners. They leap from 10th to 4th, straight into European contention. Liverpool move up 1 to 7th. Villa go down from 6th to 10th. Hey, wait for it, Ollie. Man United.
Yeah.
Ooh, the big losers.
Oh, great.
They've gone from 7th. They've gone from 7th to 12th. Lost 6 points under the new point system, yeah. Good news for West Ham. They're now clear of the relegation zone. Bad news for Leeds. They're now into the bottom 3.
Oh, well done. It's not massive changes, really.
I thought there would be a lot of changes. I didn't think it would be
great. Well, the 4-point lead at the top, so now down to 1.
But it says it all, really, isn't it? The top. Obviously there's 3 parts of the league, isn't there? There's the sort of mid-table, the top half and the bottom half. So it makes sense that the middle half of the league, which is Palace, us, Liverpool, there's been a bit of an indifferent season for some of us, but there's the top 3 clubs, they're obviously more consistent. So
but Palace have gone up 10th to 4th, means they're winning like halves of football, aren't they?
Maybe we run this as a test season. We'll keep working out the table for it, and we can have 2 parallel competitions. We can get a trophy that we give to whoever wins under this.
The Rosier
And then at the end of the season, the FA can decide which system they want to go forward with.
Imagine us turning up to we turn up to Chelsea, Arsenal won the league, but just congratulations. They walk into the dressing room when they've lost the league. No, you haven't lost. You haven't lost the league. You've won it. Under the Rosier point system, you won.
Yeah, we'll get a meeting with the FA, and Ollie can do a PowerPoint.
100%.
Yeah.
I think if you're a TV producer, though, it gets to half time. You've got so much material there, haven't you? Because the game starts again, doesn't it? Another 45 minutes.
Reset.
Brilliant.
Are you still talking to your boring mates? Dad, I'm freezing.
But we are the people's front of football. Together we'll save the beautiful game. We are the people's front of football. And together we'll save the beautiful game.